Hey guys, I'm an Ancap Cat, and I'm happy to say I think marijuana should be legal! Along with all the other drugs. That's not the reaction I was expecting. Look, here's the deal. You know, when you bring up weed, when you bring up the assertion that weed should be legal, everyone is happy, everyone cheers. But as soon as you say, you know, in addition to all drugs, in addition to all the other drugs, weed should be legal, the cheering stops for some reason. And I'm gonna get into that. I mean, just look at all these comments where people only want weed to be legal. Okay, look at the look at the comments for this video. For this, Bren, should drugs be legal? Okay. I mean, I should just pause it. Anyways, legalize the herb. Alcohol is worse. Legalize the thing. Bring the pot. Just legalize weed. And I replied to some of these on my other account. I said, okay, no, not my other account. Legalize every drug. Not everyone smokes pot, though. Okay. Legalize thing. I'm gonna put a comment right now. Legalize all drugs. Okay. Just legalize weed. Guys, don't kill people. Okay. Legalize all drugs are harmful enough. The war on drugs sucks. What you ban, don't ban. No matter what you ban, don't ban. License your body. Still your body though, and a drug war is found no matter what. So legalize it. Okay. Breed of weed. I smoke it every day. More of me replying. Weed is medicine. Okay. Weed. Legalize natural substances. Oh yeah, there's quite a few people that think all drugs should be legal, but there's quite a few people that think only weed should be legal. Drugs. I want drugs. That's pretty funny. Just give us weed. Legalize all drugs. Okay, that guy wrote that. Legalize weed now. Legalize weed. Yes, it's my right to smoke my bong. Legalize the ganga. Legalize drugs. Wouldn't it just be weed? Wouldn't it just be weed? Legalize. Legalize the thing. Oh shit. Legalize weed, okay? You see, you got all these comments saying you should just legalize weed. Or mean that or whatever. And that really sucks ass. It sucks ass because guess what? As I've been saying this whole time, even when I was minarchist, but after I was like a liberal, when I was a liberal I like supported drug legalization. But anyways, putting that aside, from what's best described at the beginning, I said drugs. What's best referred to as the beginning for, you know, the situation's sake. I always thought all drugs should be legal. Ever since I was a minarchist, I thought all drugs should be legal. In fact, ever since I've been saying all drugs should be legal. You know why? Because it's your body. You get to put whatever you want into it. I don't care if it's safe, I don't care if it's unsafe. You get to put whatever you want into your body because it's yours. You're born into it. You control it, you own it. There's no one else that could possibly own it but you. And you have all these stoners and non-stoners alike that say only weed should be legal because only weed is safe. Weed is safe. And as I just said, that doesn't matter. It's your body. Put what you want into your body. Nobody gets to control it but you. No one gets to force good health upon you. Only you get to force good health upon you. But they still assert pot is safe, and that only it should be legal. And that's not a good argument that only pot should be legal. However, I mean, weed being safe isn't a good argument that weed should be legal. However, it's a good argument, sorry my damn mucus, it's a good argument that the war on drugs isn't about safety. Like, weed is safe, I mean, like, all the other drugs, pretty much, they're not safe. Except for maybe shrooms, maybe the other soft drugs. Maybe the soft drugs are safe, but I know the hard drugs aren't safe. The hard drugs, they aren't safe. Cocaine, meth, heroin, that's not safe. The government didn't lie about those being dangerous. In fact, it doesn't have to lie about them being dangerous to try and get people to ban them since, well, they're actually dangerous. They banned those. However, they also banned weed, which is safe, which isn't dangerous. I got some links in the description about all this stuff. So also alcohol and tobacco are dangerous, yet they legalize those, but they already tried banning the former one. That didn't work. Prohibition for alcohol didn't work. It wouldn't work ever, in fact. So actually, technically, alcohol was only like 99.99% banned back during Prohibition. You could still drink what you had left, and you could have medicinal alcohol, but other than that, no more interaction with alcohol for people. So, anyways, going on. That proves the war on drugs isn't about safety. If you ban all these dangerous drugs, if you ban all these dangerous drugs, yet legalize some of these dangerous drugs, yet ban safe drugs for recreation, that proves it isn't about safety. That proves it's about something else. So, saying weed is safe would actually be a good argument to end the war on drugs overall, yet people just use it for weed, and that's sad. Another thing I like to mention is that, yeah, when you ban drugs or anything, any material, good, or service forever, it goes to the black market. And that black market tends to be pretty fucking violent. So even if you legalize weed, you still have a violent drug cartel for cocaine. You still have a violent drug cartel for crack. You still have a violent drug cartel for meth. You still have a violent drug cartel for heroin. You still have a violent drug for ketamine and MDA or whatever. The other drugs, too. All drugs. So, that sucks ass. You only legalize pot. Sure, you eliminate the violent black market for pot. That is, unless you regulate the hell out of it, in which people will go to the black market again anyways, to avoid the tax and high prices. But that aside, you'll get rid of the violent black market for pot, but you won't get rid of the violent black market of cocaine, crack, and heroin, and meth, and the others. Because you know why? You still prohibited it. You still prohibited all the other drugs but pot, since you only legalized pot. So you're still going to have violent cartels killing people, whoever they don't like, / stands in their way, over heroin, crack, cocaine, meth, you're still going to have that happen. But hey, at least you don't have that happen for pot. So, obviously, if you don't legalize the other drugs in addition to pot, the job's incomplete. The job of getting rid of the war on drugs is incomplete. And the only way to make it complete is, well, to legalize all drugs. But some stoners and some non-stoners alike don't want to do that. They only want to legalize pot. So, they don't grasp the severity of the war on drugs being bad at all. They don't grasp that at all. Or very little only for pot, but as a whole, they don't grasp that at all. They don't grasp that if you ban drugs, people will still use drugs. There will still be a lot of drugs. People will still, find drugs somehow, or make drugs, or buy drugs, or sell drugs, or even just possess drugs, or even just look at drugs. They still will be there. And the consumption will go up. And, so, based on that, there's a huge cognitive dissonance on, legalizing marijuana and legalizing the rest of the drugs. Even based on what all I said, people still just want to legalize marijuana. Even though prohibiting it is no different than prohibiting any other drug. I mean, sure, it's safer, but what is that supposed to matter when, like any other drug, you'll have people killing other people over it, you have people still using it and trafficking it and making it, just like any other drug. I mean, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I meant to finish this video earlier in one take, but my mom interrupted, so I'm trying to finish it right now. So, look, I guess it all boils down to this. How much do you really care about freedom / your fellow man? I mean, are you logically consistent and want people to be free to put whatever they want into their bodies, no matter what it is, no matter what the risk or health? Or are you logically inconsistent and think people should only be able to put one particular substance in their body because of it being safe? I mean, I'm the former, but unfortunately many people are the latter. So, I think people need to change that. I don't think people should be selfish and think only pot should be legal, because it's unbelievably selfish. That's still the war on drugs, just, oh, pot isn't on the list anymore, woohoo. I mean, it'll do some good, but, like I said, you still got a way to go. So, that's all I really have to say, so, bye.